Hey everyone, let's get right into the recap and review of Love is Blind Season 4, Episode 3. We start off with Paul and Micah seeing each other for the very first time. They hug and kiss and appear to like what they see. They sit down and have a little chit-chat, and that was that. Unlike Brett, Paul did not get down on one knee again to put an actual ring on Micah's finger. Well, seeing as how he didn't get down on one knee in the pod either, I'm not too surprised. Well, Jackie has made a decision. She now feels that Marshall is the better choice. So naturally that means bye-bye Josh. She meets with Marshall in the pods and they have a short conversation before Marshall gets down on one knee and asks Jackie to marry him. She also says yes. Chelsea and Kwame are together again. They both talk about the feelings they have for one another. And then Kwame busts out the big guns. And by big guns, I mean a guitar. He then proceeds to sing the cringiest song I think I've ever heard.
I just want the real thing. I just want the real thing.
Chelsea even joins in, and it makes her so emotional it actually brings her to tears. Cut to Irina and Zach. In Irina's pod, Zach put his stuffed dog named Ralph that he's had since childhood. He tells her the story of how little stability he had growing up since his family moved around so much. So Ralph became the only constant thing that was always with him. Once again, Irina tries to goad Zach into making a choice between her and Bliss. He finally breaks down and tells her that he sees her as, quote, more vicious, end quote, than himself. Irina is offended big time. Then Zach further explains that by vicious, he means that if someone hurts her or someone close to her, she will hurt them back. Oh, but wait, after their date is over, Zach reunites with the other guys and tells them in no uncertain terms that he thinks Irina is immature and likes to play games to try to win guys. Yet you still want to be with her. Okay. Zach and Bliss have a chat about their respective fears of having to deal with issues between their family and their chosen partner. Bliss reveals that her father has never liked any of her exes, and Zach worries that the family of the woman he chooses will judge him for his upbringing. They both tell each other that they love each other and then start talking about Irina. If I were Bliss, I'd be so annoyed right now with Zach, constantly bringing up this woman who I don't know and don't want to know. I don't understand why he has such an issue with the two of them not liking each other. It's weird. Moving on, Marshall and Jackie are about to see each other for the first time. They are also very happy with what they see, and Marshall wastes no time getting down on one knee again to present his fiancée with a ring. Bliss and Irina have a chat. Yes, a real sit-down chat without any passive aggressiveness or attitude. I guess they're over all the tension in the house and just want to be able to at least be civil around one another. Then we go back to Zach and Bliss. I'm over them, so this part is very difficult for me to get through since I have a feeling that Zach will ultimately choose Irina.
A few moments later.
Oh snap, I was right. Zach does take this moment to break up with Bliss. I don't know what Zach's deal is, but here he goes bawling his eyes out as he tells Bliss that he loves her while ending their relationship. Bliss is sitting there like a boss, looking cool, calm, and collected. She tells him that she loves him too, she's glad to have met him, and that she wishes him the best. Uh-oh, Kwame and Chelsea are back, both looking quite dressed up. I think I know what's about to happen. Kwame goes off on a tangent about how things don't always have to be perfect in life, I assume as a way to describe their relationship. Then he proposes to Chelsea and she says yes. Zach and Irina meet again, I'm sure to also get engaged. But first, Zach has a song to sing. Now, I'm trying to decide which was worse, Zach's song or Kwame's, because they're both pretty bad.
I found myself a Blarney Stone. Irina, you take my blues away.
Zach goes ahead with the proposal and Irina accepts. One major red flag for me though with these two is how much Zach stresses that Irina doesn't care how successful he is, what he does, or how much money he makes, and he says that's why he trusts her so much. On the surface, that sounds good, but in my opinion, that kind of mindset can tend to cause issues down the line. Then we have a third reveal. That's a lot for one episode, but I'm not complaining. Chelsea and Kwame are also going to meet face to face. They share a much more passionate kiss than any of the other couples, which I'm slightly uncomfortable with. He puts a ring on it, and that's that. The episode ends with another reveal cliffhanger between Zach and Irina. Woo, this episode was jam-packed. 3 reveals and a breakup. Actually, now that I think about it, I just realized that they didn't film or air Jackie breaking things off with Josh. Maybe he stuck to his word that if he couldn't have her, he was going to leave. Who knows? I do have to admit, though, that I am a little surprised that she ended up with Marshall. I really did think she was going to go for Josh. I'm not surprised Zach chose Irina. In my experience, men who are attracted to the Irinas of the world will always choose them and not someone like Bliss. Now, to be completely transparent, I'm still waiting for the drama that inevitably ensues with at least one of the couples when they are totally turned off by their partner's looks. If I remember correctly, I think every season so far has had one couple like that. I'm going to make a prediction here and say that Irina and Zach may be that couple, and I think the issue will be on her end. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone in the next video where we recap and review episode number 4. Bye!